Hello, it's Mark here from the Mossad-ALF blog. I was just working on my blog today and finding some more matches, and I thought I would make another video for these people that are interested in my blog and that have never actually seen, that have read my blog but have never actually seen how I work on it and how I make the comparisons and put it all together. And because I worked on it today for 2, 3, 4 hours already, I thought, hey, let's make another video just for anybody who's interested. And I was working on a couple of people today. I found some more yesterday, and every time I find one, I find immediately 3, 4, 5 more, and before I can think, I already have like another day's work in front of me. And so, but let's not go into that right now. Let's stick with what we have. So I was following up on Jason Sudeikis and Lucas Black. Both are actors around 30 years old, 35. And then I realized I was making I was getting a tip from somebody that they're the same, and then I realized, okay, I know that grin, and I looked at Jim Carrey, and I think it's actually the son of Jim Carrey. Here the ears, and he has a very, very bright smile. Both of them have, and the noses we have here. And then I think that, then I looked at the wife of Jim Carrey, and she'd been married, they say, 3 times, and so I had to double check if these are also the same, because they're different nationalities, which is very very much suspicious. So I went like, okay, Jim Carrey, then I went Lauren Holly, and I saw Lauren Holly has been married, made a new folder for him, and I saw Lauren Holly been married to 3 different guys, which were Francis Greco, Jim Carrey, and Danny Quinn. And then I realized Danny Quinn is the son of Anthony Quinn, a big-time Hollywood star from the 50s, and I checked, and I think that's actually the father of Jim Carrey or whatever. I mean, these 3 actually might be all the same, and so I'm just double checking on that. So you see, just by following up on one lead, you already have 3 generations. You have this guy being Sudeikis being black, then you have the father being Ace Ventura or Jim Carrey, and then you already have the tie into Anthony Quinn, and so it goes on, and this stuff goes back and back and back for so long. Like the same families that ruled us in the Middle Ages and in the early cultures in Rome and Greece and Babylon and Egypt and all that are still just the ones that we idolize today. They still are idols today. When we are opening up the Rainbow Press or switching on the boob tube, we're seeing idols in front of us. These people are still our idols. They're still who we strive to be, and it's actually kind of fascinating to see who they really are behind the mask, because they have so many different faces. And yeah, so I was trying to give you an insight into what I'm doing. So let's first clean up the desktop here. So we have another Danny Quinn. Where is this going to go? We have here into the Jim Carrey folder. I always have a frontal, I have a 45, and then I have a profile. You can see for him a profile still have none. I have to add one. I already had the signature of Jim Carrey, and then here we have Danny Quinn. A frontal goes into here, and this also goes into here. Okay, and then let's see if we can fill up these folders. Let's see if we have more, if we can find a profile shot for him, and then let's establish if these in fact are all the same. Let's look at these 2 women and see if they're the same, and also let's look at then let's look at these 3, Jim Carrey, Francis Greco, and Danny Quinn, if they are all the same, because they look very suspicious. Okay, let me see. Danny Quinn, For him, I don't even have a bio for him yet, so I have to. So they say he's Italian, right? So that would be a great. Let's go to the Italian. See, he did not release a lot. He just released like 4 or 5 big productions. That's not much. So that would be a typical side alter for a Hollywood actor who's mainly doing his work in Hollywood and London or Berlin or Paris or other areas. A little bit of a side alter where he can practice his Italian and stuff. Okay, then we have, who was the other guy? Francis Greco. Okay. Francis Greco is the other guy. She was, let's see, I have to get some, no, he's not very famous. He's not in the IMDb because he's mainly, I think, the business. So he might be the business alter, actually, of an investment banker. See here, it says investment banker. So I don't even know if I can find anything for him. Probably his Facebook or his Twitter or his Instagram. Let me see whatever we can find. But you're never really sure if it's the same guy. Oh, Koch Industries, okay. So I don't know if it's the same guy, you know. Might be, but let's just quickly grab this and slap it into a collection. Francis Greco Facebook. And here you see the kids, and when he's old and they are his age, they're gonna do exactly the same as him. So it's never gonna change. You're never gonna be a star in Hollywood, and you're still gonna pay your taxes. So that is as sure as the amen in the church. I can promise you that. It's never gonna change. Okay, I have, because he's married to Lauren Holly, he has a lot of marriage pictures. Okay, then let's cut that here for Danny Quinn. Okay, Italian producer, 1964, we gotta mark that, so it's easier for you to look at it. Okay, they say son of Anthony Quinn and his second wife Yolanda Adolori, and brother of Francesco Quinn. Okay, I say, probably they did some Catholic movies with him. Like a lot of these people pretend to be Catholic, and they do all these biblical movies for the Catholic audience. Okay, let's say Danny Quinn 1964. Okay, then we name the file so it's easier to sort in, and then we look at some of the wedding pictures like these. I downloaded already. Let's see what else we have. That would be another wedding picture. They're not high resolution though. Francis Greco, man. Man, I gotta find this guy. That's Francis Greco here. Crap, what happened? Okay, he has more pictures. Okay, that's him as well. Let's see. Okay, let's close this window. Let's close this stuff right here. Let me see. Let me go after the signature. Okay. Danny Quinn. Let me see if I can find a signature for Danny Quinn. Okay. Because I know he's not so terribly famous. No, I think I don't find anything for that guy. Hmm. What's that? That's a pretty good ear. Let's take that ear. That's a 45, Danny, Quinn. Let's see. Let's also see if these two wives are the same. So his second wife was Melissa Womer. Let's look for her as well. Okay, let's look if we can find her. Okay. Oh, there's already another one here. Sometime the cheeseburger guys also have some good stuff. Let's keep that in mind. Versus Sheryl Crow. She had a big hit with "All I Wanna Do Is Have Some Fun." You probably remember that from the 90s, mid 90s. I was still going to school. Okay, so that would be Jim Carrey. And oh, he's already a granddad. Crazy shit. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Let's cut that. You know, sometimes you just cut out let's just cut out quickly this stuff here. Jane Carrey. So Jane Carrey, she's right here. Okay. And we wanted Melissa Womer, right? So let's see if we can find her anywhere. I can find her anywhere here. They're probably the same anyway. Melissa Carey, they run her here as Melissa Carey on IMDb. So, that's how she looks like. Okay. 1960 she was born, they say. Yeah, that's all a lie, we know that, but we always look at the birth date. That's pretty important. 1960 on IMDb. Oh, that was the wrong. I wrote 1060, which is a bit early. Then we look at the full bio and see if there's anything more. Birth name, mini bio, spouse. So she was married just once. That's very. I think she might actually be the same as the other woman. Let's see. Here we have a big one. Let's cut that out really quick. So it's a lot of work actually to gather all this stuff. Like looking at the blog and saying, yeah, I knew that anyway. That's easy, but there's a lot of work behind it. 1960, and that is let's see, a 22 from the angle. Okay, now let's see if these two women are. Probably I can even find an autograph. Let me see. That would be even easier. No, she's not so famous. But probably for the other woman, we'd probably find an autograph. Lauren Holly. Let me see. Autograph. Ah, she is in NCIS. Lauren Holly. Okay. Whatever. I never heard of her. Graph. Let me see, where did she play? Lauren Holly. I don't even know what she played in. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, she's a bit skinny, so it's ideal for her to make her a Canadian alter. Like Canadian girls are normally have longer hair, but they're very skinny. So that's the ideal alter for her. So they say she's Canadian, which is a lie, of course. I mean, these people are everywhere, all around the world. Okay, where did she play? Let's look on IMDb for her. Trivia. Doesn't even say where she played. Let me grab that really quick. Yeah, so you know, I did not intend to make this video interesting. I just wanted to show you how I'm actually gathering all the data and stuff, and it might probably be boring for people, but that's what I wanted to make this video for. So if it's not interesting to you, you can just go to another channel. I think this might be the wedding. And you know, all of this stuff that you're hearing about breakups and blah and blah and blah and divorce and like 500 million prenuptials and that's all a joke. I mean, it's all a joke, because most of these partners stay together for life. And it's like, I can't find any good data here in this case, but let's just sort in quickly what we already have. Sometimes I need to rename a file because I already have another one that sounds the same, so I have to rename it. Okay, that is the Greco dude. That's a 45, so we make it double. And this is the woman, Lauren Holly, so that would be like also 45, so it goes in here. Then this would be another frontal for her, and for him it would be a 45. And then Melissa Womer. Let me see. So it might actually be that these two are the same woman, and it might even be that they're also Sheryl Crow. It might be. You know, you never know, because actually the planet is run by only, like, you hear of all these names and blah blah blah, but actually it's not so terribly many people who are running our planet. It's not so terribly many. And once you have really dug into it, it's actually you actually get a nice overview. So I don't know if this is actually the same Greco. Let me see. Okay, let me look at Jim Carrey. Might this be Jim Carrey? I don't know. Let me have a look. Minus 11. Let us have a look at the frontal here. Okay. So that ear already is pretty suspicious. Can you see that? It's already almost the same ear right there. And then look at the rest, like these features between the eyes here. Then the nose are almost the same smile exactly, trademark Jim Carrey smile. So that might actually be the same guy. Might be, you don't know. So let's make a bunch of more pictures. That was Francis Greco, and that was same feature here. You name it and dump it. Okay, then we had the eyes. Look at these eyes. I mean, they're so similar, everything, the brow and everything. Greco. So, because these people are traveling so much, They actually need several alters. So for Hollywood, he has Jim Carrey. And then he probably has, for Hollywood alone, another alter where he does the more serious acting. Like Jim Carrey is always a goofball. But then he probably is into the more serious acting as another guy. And then, I mean, also look at this here. I mean, this is the same guy right there. See that? It's the same guy. And that's his kids here. I mean, that's, you can tell me that they're not the same. Okay, Jim is Francis. Because Greco, that's such a typical name. I mean, it's not a real name. It's just when you call yourself Hollander or Frankfurter, it's not a real name, you know, like Schuster, Maurer, Müller, Butzer, or Schneider. It's just like a, it just shows you supposedly that you are from Italy or Spain or Greece, but it's not. It's such a, it's just I mean, it's a typical crypto name. And then this was Danny Quinn. He's a bit more on the thinner side, like it, but that might just be different makeup, you know. I mean, look at these ears right here. See that ear right there, and then put it up against here, and see, lo and behold, it's almost the same. Here you put a bit of latex down here, and it's already almost the same. And then you look at the eyes, and wow, and you realize that this guy is actually the son of Anthony Quinn, and has, look at here, the lid, the hanging lid, see that? It's pretty like the, so I say all these three are the same guy. So that was Danny, and that was Ace Ventura, Elias. Okay, and then we make this here. We always mark the features so it's easier to see for people, so that you don't have to take so much time looking at it all. Also see the hair here, the hair roots here, same hair roots, same chin, same mouth. Then this here, see that? Jim Carrey always has this laughing smile to him. And he also has kind of a laughing rift here. Okay, so everything reminds very much. Again, we have the eye, and we have the ear, the same, and we have the mouth, and everything else basically. So I say these are the same. Those two actually. Okay, that would be Danny Quinn, and that would be Ace Ventura. I always go for a short. If you always make it short, don't waste too much time. Don't waste too much time with it. And yeah, and you can, you know, I just took now 2 pictures, and I just show the different features that you can find in these 2 pictures alone. Like here's the nose. You don't need many pictures. You don't need even good pictures. You can just work with what you have. You just need to see things. And you can't be an idiot and say, no, they can't be the same. And no, I don't want to believe it because that's my favorite movie. So if that's how you argue, yeah, you better go watch soccer, because you're never gonna see it. Okay, so okay, and now we have so many different people. Now I say we're gonna make a list. Okay, and then we just make us a new, let me save that really quickly. Here yesterday I tried to sing my first song in Russian, but I don't speak Russian, so I had to transliterate everything. Transliteration. Okay, so now we have here Jim Carrey, and we have Danny, and we have the Greco dude. How was he called again? Oh crap. We have the wife, and then we have his father and his son. Okay, no. Okay, how am I gonna do this? So his son was Jason Sudeikis, and Lucas Black. sometimes it's tricky to figure out their real sons, because sometimes they are using fake sons or fake family. Like for example, Miley Cyrus, we know her mainly as Miley Cyrus. In the meantime, for her, I found at least half a dozen altars, a porn altar, another country altar, another actor altar, so many, a YouTube altar. But I can tell you what, she's not really the daughter of Billy Ray Cyrus. I don't think so. I mean, if you look at Dolly Parton, I mean, you should rather look at Dolly Parton to really see where she's coming from. Okay, now let me, he was 1975. Now let me first, we put it like this. The other one was 1982. And they were actors, and he's an actor. Okay, I can remember where they're from. You see, he's from Virginia. Okay, American actor. Okay, they say Sudell. They say he's from the United States. And this other guy, the black guy, where's he from? Oh, also American. Okay. Also USA. Okay. That was Anthony Quinn here. Anthony Quinn. Where did I put him? I don't remember. Family. Here he is. Okay, and from Danny Quinn was 1964. Okay. Then Anthony Quinn was 1915. 1915. So now let's look at the wives. That would be Lauren Holly, 1963. 1963. No, first the date, then the rest. And the other one was Melissa Womer. Okay. And then we have Sheryl Crow, probably. But for Melissa Womer, I have not yet a date. I gotta look it up. Okay. Let me see. Save as. How should I call this one? The Quinns, probably. Okay. Let me see, Melissa Womer. Where was she born? He was in 1987, married to Melissa Womer. Okay. Where's Jane Carrey? That would be Jane Carrey here, right? Okay, that's Jane Carrey. Okay. Let's take her IMDb stuff. That's her. Okay, let's take it really quickly. Born in 1987. Okay, and then we also need Sheryl Crow here. Sheryl Crow, the singer. Okay, let me see what she looks like. She's a bit skinnier, I think. 1962. Real Crow. Birth name. See, best friend is Colin Lynch. Engaged to Lance Armstrong. Holy shit. Close friend to Stevie Nicks. Yeah, you know, I mean, all these people, I have all of these people, like from all the friends that I mentioned now here in this bio, I probably have already half of them in my folders, because they're family, you know, they hang out together, and so it's not a problem for one guy to like play for 5 years, a husband or something like that, and it's just, it's what they naturally do. It's just very normal. That's 45 Sheryl Crow. And for her, there's not even a husband mentioned, so she might actually just be a singer alter for the husband of the Quinn dude. Or, let me see, that's another good one. Why can I not drag these? I want to drag them. I can save a lot of time. Okay, that would be like it. Almost a frontal. You know, she has so many more pictures. I think I can. Oh my god, she has 400 pictures. Let me take a good frontal here. It's a bummer that I can just drag them. That's a 0 for Sheryl. And then what else we have? That's the whole body. Okay, then what else we got here? I need a good ear from her. That's another good frontal. I use that as well. Oops, wrong click. That's another. Okay, then let's see. Probably a signature would be good for her. That's also a very good frontal. Let me see that. Probably for her a profile would be good. That's a 45. That's okay. I need a good profile from her. Probably a ear would also be. See here, she's hanging out with this dude, Tom Hanks, which I think is Max Kaiser as well. And that's frontal. No, I need a really good profile. Let me see what we have. Now with Bon Jovi here. Here she's rocking out with the Black Eyed Peas. No, I want a better resolution. Okay, let me find Melissa Wommer. I haven't found her. Where is she? She's not on here. Okay, then. Crap, my microphone. Okay, so anyway, I can probably stop the video here because you now saw. All I wanted to do is basically give you an overview of how I work. It's already 200 megabytes and probably half an hour. So this is how I'm doing my work. And the full result you can then see on my blog, which is, I will just type it here and make it really big. markuslape.blogspot.com. markuslape.blogspot.com. Okay, I'm gonna close the video right here.